what does it mean to be in love with someone? And like, how do you know if it's the right person? Is it okay to become complacent in a relationship? Or do you always have to be improving? The reason I'm saying this is I think I'm going to break up with my boyfriend. There's nothing going on, guys. It's so boring. And we have no similarities, like no interests that align except for watching shows. That's it. We don't talk about anything. Like, we get on a call on Discord at around 11 p.m. Hi, how was your day? It was good. Do you want to watch our show? Sure. We watch an episode or two of Supernatural. We talk a little bit about the show. Maybe he talks a little bit about what he did that day and what I did in my day. And that's it. That's all we do. It was a bit more different in person, but I don't think being in person is going to change anything. Because the truth is, I'm not in love. I'm not in love. I thought I was. For a while, I really tried to convince myself that I was. But it's all a lie. None of it's real. Whenever he calls me, I don't get excited. I'm not like, oh my God, the love of my life is calling. No, I'm like, ugh, this guy's calling me again. You know, it feels like a chore. That's not normal, right? And the thing is, it's not like he's a bad person. He hasn't done anything wrong. It's just, we're so different from each other. There's no connection. And I'm just not that attracted anymore, I guess. The spark is gone. If there was a spark in the first place, there wasn't really much of a spark either. I don't know. I feel like the only reason I'm staying in this relationship is because I'm afraid of what's going to happen if I break up. Not that he's going to like lash out or anything. I don't think that's not what I mean. I just mean I feel like my mental health might suffer as a result, and I might do worse in school as a result. You know, because there were some good aspects of our relationship, you know. He would help me study. He would help me keep on track, help make sure I'm not procrastinating. And unironically, I think that helped with my grades. I think that's why I did so well last semester. You know? Because I had someone to keep me on track and stay focused, but also have time to like relax and stuff. That was like a good balance, you know? If I break up, then I lose that balance that helped me succeed in school. And I might struggle if I break up, but also this relationship isn't fulfilling. It's not making me happy. It feels like a chore a lot of the time, and sometimes it's just mind-numbingly painful to be in. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not painstaking, not boring. There's a specific word I'm looking for that I can't remember right now. Excruciating? Something like that. It's just like insufferable. That's the word. Sometimes whenever this man talks, it feels insufferable. And and I hate it. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's his voice, the way he talks, the way he talks to me, but it feels insufferable. I feel like I'm being tortured, legitimately. Like it feels painful. Mentally, I feel like I'm trapped. I don't know. Just sometimes the things he says or the things he does, it hurts. You know? I'm just like, ugh. You know, I got like an ick. And I don't think that's normal for a relationship. You know? I don't see myself actually continuing this relationship long term, you know, like marriage or kids. The fact that we even talked about that in the first place is kind of crazy. And it's just, there's like an age difference. I'm also not that physically attracted to him as I should be. It's just a lot on my mind. And I think it's been weighing me down because it feels like I'm lying to myself every day. But whenever I say I love you, you know, it feels like a lie every time. Because I don't really say it with meaning. I say it because I have to. Even though I don't mean it. It's just I feel bad if I do break up because, like I said, he's done nothing wrong necessarily. He's not like abusive or anything. Like he hasn't done anything illegal or wrong. It's just I don't think he's the right person for me. And that sucks. Because he really likes me. But it's just not it, you know? I mean, we can talk about it, I guess, but I don't think anything will ever change how I feel. Especially the physical stuff. Like, he's balding. His hair, I don't like his hair. It's like frizzy and it's like he's balding. And it doesn't look good. And I wish I mentioned it earlier because for some reason I lied and I said, oh, it doesn't bother me that much. Because I thought that I could overlook that part. But the longer I'm in this relationship, the more I'm like, I feel embarrassed standing next to this person and saying, oh, that's my boyfriend. Which hurts to admit. It really does. But that's the truth. And he's a doctor too. And I want to break up with this guy. Like, I don't know. It just, there's so much going on. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And it's like, here's the thing. If I were to stay with this guy, I would probably be set for life. You know, he's a doctor. I would be set for life. But also, you never know what's going to happen. And it's like, would I rather settle with someone who I don't like and I actively despise just because they have money and stability? Or would I rather actually fall in love with someone that I actually love and am passionate about? I'm not passionate about this guy. He doesn't make me feel butterflies in my stomach. He doesn't make me feel anything. He doesn't make me happy. So it's like, would I rather be like emotionally happy or financially happy and like physically stable? You know? I'm trying to like think about like the pros and cons. Either way, I'm gonna break up with this guy eventually. Like, there's no way I see a future with this man. I mean, I kind of can envision it. It's just that future, if I were to stay with this guy, it would not be one where I'm happy. At least I don't think so. Unless significant, major changes happen, which I doubt they will. So, I don't know. Plus, his family is really complicated and weird. Weird's kind of rude, but it's just, I don't really know how to feel about his family. It's just a lot of stuff that I really don't feel comfortable with. I just don't want to deal with that. It's very similar to that other guy that I was in a relationship with. Or I guess it was more of like a situationship where I feel like I just like settled for someone that didn't make me happy just because they liked me, you know? But that's not what I should be doing. I shouldn't be getting into just relationships with people that I don't like just because they like me, you know? Or maybe they have something that seems promising or good, you know, like they have money or something. Like there's an aspect of them that I do like, but I don't actually like them as a person, you know? And I keep doing this where I keep getting into relationships with people that I don't really mesh well with personality wise. And it's pissing me off. So I think I should just tell him the truth about how I'm feeling. I just need to think about how I'm going to do it. If I should do it over a video call or in person. Probably video, to be honest. Because I don't know if I can handle talking to this guy anymore, you know? We have our routine of watching Supernatural, but like, do I really care that much? No. I don't even really care about the show that much. I know I picked it, but like, I can watch it on my own. I don't need a boyfriend to watch Supernatural, bro. I can watch it on my fucking own. It really hurts that I've stayed with him for this long. Because it's going to be a heartbreak for him. I can already tell. But I've been feeling like this for a while during our relationship. So, yeah. I think it's time to tell him the truth about how I feel. So, I think I have to do that soon. I almost considered it yesterday. Well, technically today. But I chickened out. But if I'm already feeling like this, it's not a good relationship, right? How many relationships are there in the world where you're considering breaking up with this person for several months and then they end up staying and getting married? Like, what are the odds of that? Very slim, I think. So if I'm feeling this way, I think it's valid. You know, my emotions are valid. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that this relationship is good for me when it's really not. I shouldn't be dependent on someone to be successful in life. I need to be able to rely on myself. You know, that's kind of like the trad wife scenario, like the traditional wife. Oh, I'm just going to marry a husband who's rich and, you know, does everything for me financially. Okay, but what if he dies? Or like, what if there's an accident? Then you're stranded and you have no job and no money and nothing. That's basically what I'm doing by staying with this person. It's the same scenario. The only reason I want to stay with him is because of financial success and academic success. That's it. But I shouldn't need to rely on someone for that. I should be able to do that on my own. going to be harder for sure. But I can do it. I don't need to rely on someone to study. I can study in a library, or I can study with friends that I can make. I don't need a boyfriend to do that for me, because that's the only thing that's going on in here for the pros, is that I did well in school because he was helping me stay on track, and some financial stability, I guess. But not even that. He wasn't paying for my house or anything. He was making me meals every now and then, or taking me to a movie. I still paid for my own stuff. Fuck, I even had to pay for a $70 subscription to hot yoga because he wanted to go. And we did go a couple times, but it was just not worth it. It's not worth my time, not worth my effort, not worth my mental sanity, because it will drive me insane eventually. I will crack. I can keep things hidden for a very long time. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at bottling things up and just holding on to them, but eventually it will come out. The truth will come out. And I'll crack, I'll break. And I think I'm getting there. I'm arriving at my breaking point, because I can't take this anymore. This relationship, it's not good for me anymore. I can't take it. So I think it's time to break up. It's gonna suck, but I have to do it. I really have to do it. I'm gonna do it. I think I have to tell him tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, really soon, because I don't know if I can handle lying to him anymore again. It's the right thing to do, Tell him the truth about how I'm feeling. It's gonna suck, but I have to do it. I'm sorry.